This video will be based on a paper and a talk I gave at Aix-en-Provence in France in 2020 and published in this volume edited by Olivier Moreteau. The title of the paper, this will be just an excerpt, is The Printing Press and Rhetoric in Western Law. The initial effect of printing was a great efflorescence of culture and learning in the decades leading up to 1500. The publication of ancient classical works, along with new philosophic and scientific treatises during that era, was an integral part of what historians refer to as the Renaissance. But the printing press was also especially suited to matters of law and legal learning. Copies of the ancient Roman Code were now circulated widely, with a dramatic and corresponding increase in legal scholarship. Most of all, the ability to publish both in Latin and in the vernacular languages fundamentally changed the work of judges and advocates, as it opened novel areas of law and led to new innovations and jurisdictions. In fact, after 1500, most of the books being printed were on law-related topics, and Italy, the most advanced region in both commerce and law, led the way in this revolution of print. But there was soon a dramatic increase of publication and knowledge spreading northward as well. Influential books were being written and disseminated by such authors as Machiavelli in Italy, Littleton in England, Torquemada in Spain, and Boudet in France. The role of kings and lords, townsmen and merchants, bishops and monastics, priests and peasants would all be transformed by this new flood of legal scholarship and inventiveness. However, there was a second great impact of print that also transformed the methods of law. That was the promulgation of the Studia Humanitatis, the study of rhetoric based on the ancient Roman authors Cicero and Quintilian. As it came to be said, men are governed by the ear. The arts of cultivated speech and courtly manner had a dramatic effect by elevating the prestige of the governing caste and conferring on law courts an aura of rank and sophistication. This led to the rise of a patrician gentry and court nobility that began to displace the men-at-arms of the old knightly class and the learned monks who had served in royal courts and councils across Christendom. This training in voice and demeanor survives into the 21st century across Europe. The method, persuasive, powerful, and pleasing, is essentially performative. Yet this ancient practice of oratory and rhetoric, of manner and speech, survives in the Anglophone world as it is instructed to the ruling classes in the great public schools of Britain. It is their primary instrument of influence and predominance in the modern world.